Just yesterday, everybody is up in arms seeing the trailer of the Harry Potter series, which everybody is dying to know and dying to watch for it. So that everybody is excited and excited more to check out the peak of this trailer of new Harry Potter for this. Apparently, I'm not going to show the teaser of the trailer film because copyright problems for that. So I might get a peek of the picture for that, which everybody will mind for.
I told you. You are a normal boy. And you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special about you. I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever. They stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you. Let's see who you are. Are you really Harry Potter?
Now that you hear the audio sound of the trailer, so I'm not gonna give you a huge lowdown for this. This time, only picture form. It might be a book form, a book activate. I'm sorry that I couldn't pronounce it. Is a book accurate, unlike the film for this, so it might be depend on it. And so I know it's a sense with the book versus the film, and now versus the TV series. It's going to be a three-way of a theory for all fans to know knowledge of it, of criticizing which is which part. So everyone knows this, which see which is a book activate. I can't pronounce it. Versus the TV series for that, which is capturing of this real activate. Oh, forget. I can't even pronounce it. Of the series for that. So, but a bit disappointed that they didn't show the film for this, which is a downgrade for that. That is also a book activate as well, but not the film type, which I also disappointed once again for that. Eventually, this is a book activate with the series and across the films, which everybody knew about this and knew it all quite surreal between the film as well as the TV series came out of the books. So yes, I have to apologize for this. I had to make the screen bigger for that. What that sideways for this book for this. So I've been I was bit unnoticed with the forms. This here is a book after it. So, with the series as well as the films. But Sally is just written ink with green. But in films, only written the ink in black, which is a confusing. The invitation of this invitation, which I seen this. I only know is of this in between for this. The ink is green, which is a bit of a disappointment for that. In the films, the ink written in black on this invite is a bit stunned for all the fans, which is a bit confused with the black ink, which only used by films, but the green ink on this invite, that's a bit of a low catching of an upset. So this here is active. This here is active. That the tube, which Brits call subway subway. Apparently, the tube is saying the Brits in England, and the subway saying in America. So you might figure this out on your own. So with between conversation, yeah. Well, I only see the only allows in books, the series as well, but the film might be a downgrade of a disappointment. So yeah. The King Cross Station scene, that's a great touch, but if it edge is different with the 90s versus the millennium, which is a going with the flow and everything within between, which everybody doesn't know about. That those nomad, no match, or we say muggles, to say. Just that the 90s clothes, which book can happens against the millennium, which is happening in film. My lifetime's catching up for this in film of this millennium wardrobe choice. So, but they end up sticking in the 90s, which is a book canon, which is going on the books and going on to that. Yeah, that's. I never got a chance to know that book for this. Apologize for this pop-up interruptions, which never happened. Apologize. We see first year students walking through the woods and head to Hogwarts, which is a book canon new as a TV series. So yeah, it does. It really does. I can't believe the change of Hogwarts, which is a bit of lavish way, knowing that the film was a huge factor going bigger for that. But this TV series for this series for that, is a bit timid for that. But make do for this. And the wardrobe and the outfits, it seemed a different cliche from this millennium wardrobe choice for that. As for the pop up again, seeing that a point of view of the wardrobe with guys wearing pants, shirt, and the ladies long skirts, shirt. Even all of them got robes, even shoes to be matching cliche. And ties. Well, I think it's a boarding school trend for this. Either way. I know it's the Quidditch match for that. Great style choice for this, but it had to be between the 90s Quidditch uniforms versus the Millennium Quidditch uniforms, but I might not going to be a telltale for this. So, am I going to be a flip coin between it? So, I'm thinking a bit of this HP TV series for this. And everything might be getting dark for that because of this boycott situation. My apologies for pronouncing it. Because of him. I know he's an actor, but casting a British African British, knowing that they need diversity and diversity to me needed so for that. That everybody is up in arms for boycotting of the TV series. And apparently, I'm might not going to get the blame for this, which everybody doesn't want want this mess for that, and this mess at all. Anyway, I'm not going to go far enough to tell it like it is. Advise to everybody who want to take a negativity jab on that guy, please show respect without hateful comments. Well, I might not gonna be a risk taker for that. A risk taker from it. So yeah, it does. As you know, this here is book one. Just in case that you know it. And thinking what date of the show going to start? Well, you gotta wait until a couple of months for this show to watch on. Yeah. I know you guys will be disappointed for this, but you might gonna wait for another trailer of this show. So, you guys, you fans of it? You had to wait a little bit longer and hoping you might do so. So, alright, FYI, you got HBO Max? You better order it right now before it's too late. You know what I mean. I just wanted to be fashion size of seeing the Wizarding World of this unobsessive way for this, but I might be keeping this down for that. But anyway, knowing it'd be a surprise unlock, but the rest is going to be figuring this out on your own for that. So I might collect. I might not going to be able to tell for that. So better this way and better this way to find out for yourself this. So anyways, that'll be all for now. So I need to get some shy for now. So night.